All right. Good morning. Thank you for being here, Alex. Welcome to RIC Podcast number. I have no idea what it is. Number 7. He was saying 8, but it was 7. Okay. Well, today we're going to be introducing a little guest we have. She's an alumni from RIC. Studied here for 4 years, right? 4 years. So yeah, please introduce yourself for the people that don't know you at home.
Yeah, so I'm Alex, and I graduated in January. So, how long has it been?
January, February, March, April. 4 months.
Really?
4 months.
It feels longer though.
Yeah, it has been a minute, you know.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's what do you call it? Fun that you're now graduated?
Not really.
No?
Like there's like more pressure and stuff. I mean, obviously you're not a student anymore. You're like an adult.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. Well, before we talk about what life is like outside, how was life studying in RIC?
So much fun, especially like before COVID. Like, first year and second year, like it was the best. Like
I bet.
I feel bad for like,
Kids who started now, right?
Yeah, who have to go through this COVID thing. Yeah.
It's not the same experience, I'd say.
No, not at all.
Yeah. I was actually speaking to one of the cast, the staff crew member, that they have a whole different, college life because you don't experience it the same,
Yeah.
Like we got told to go sleep and stay in our rooms.
Yeah.
When literally when you come to the university, you're supposed to go out and get smashed and, see new people, enjoy and take, like not really take care of yourself, but kind of go wild,
Yeah.
Did you do that?
Yes, for sure.
Exactly, so.
It kind of hit me like at graduation when like my juniors, like usually like traditionally like they'd come and say congrats to the seniors and stuff.
Yeah.
I only had like 2 come say hi to me and I was really confused. But then I realized it was because they never actually got to meet us in
Correct.
class. So it was kind of sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like there's no relationship inside school anymore. It was all online.
Yeah, exactly.
And that kind of disconnects us, a lot, I'd say. But, well, let's not be so sad about it, to be honest. We're still here. We're trying to make it better for the people who did have their, college life during COVID times. What were your best memories when you were here?
Probably like first year when everything's like new and like no one knows each other. And like you're kind of like getting to know each other. And there are so many activities like annual trip.
Oh, yeah. Actually, it's happening soon.
Oh, really?
But I don't know if we have enough spots because they told us like 2 days ago on like the freshman group, and you're supposed to register like at the beginning of this month.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yo, what? How does that work? how are you gonna tell us now? But it's okay. I'm taking a shot, you guys now. RIC. What's up with that, huh? Like say some. But hey, obviously it's not very organized right now. I think they're still very hectic about it with COVID situation. But the first year, how was annual trip? Where did you go?
We went to some I came in second semester.
Okay.
So I came like for the second annual trip for my year group.
Was that the one I went with you?
No, before you came.
For another one.
Yeah.
Where did you guys go?
There was like this massive bouncy castle on a lake.
Whoa.
And it was so much fun. Everyone got injured. It was amazing.
Really?
It was amazing.
It was amazing?
Yeah.
Wow. Did you get drunk? And you were allowed to on those trips, right?
Like back then, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
Well, the second one, we definitely got really drunk. The second one was when I went with them. We went to Nakhon. Yeah, you went. Victor was there. We did the paddle boarding. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
Not boarding, paddle rafting.
Mm-hmm.
It was very soft water though. We took my boat. We took a wrong turn, and it took us so long to get back because we had to go all the way around.
Right.
But it was an experience. It was fun. I have no idea where it was though. Nakhon something.
Yeah, I don't remember.
One or the other. Nakhon something. Huh? Nakhon York. I don't know. Yeah, you know? Okay, cool. But yeah, that was fun. Well, other than that, what else did you get up to and enjoy?
I don't know. Like
don't like sell yourself out though. So like just saying is that. But tell us.
Like I guess at first year everyone's like always going out and like always wanting to like be together because new friends and like new kind of like freedom.
Yeah, for sure.
You're at uni now and like no
There's
parents
Yeah,
around.
correct.
Like, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
No, I think you are. I think you are. Because everybody's feeling the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, that's kind of the vibe. Like, you would just, like, hang out until, like, really late every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not sleep.
Yeah.
Do your assignments late.
Yeah.
What else? Procrastinate. We're going to keep rhyming it.
if my professors see this, like, oh my God. Like, I tried
That
to,
doesn't matter?
I tried to paint myself as, like, a good, like, student. Like
right.
Always on time.
Was it hard? Was it difficult to keep that up?
No, not at all.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
So you guys take some notes.
No, I mean, I think you can kind of relate where it's like what we study is quite like enjoyable.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So it kind of comes like naturally. Yeah.
I understand. Yeah. Oh, wait. For the people that don't know, what do you study?
Oh, yeah. I studied communication arts. Yeah.
Nice. And how was your time being a communication practitioner?
It was fun, to be honest. Like, I mean, I can't speak for the other faculties, but from what I've heard, I think ours is the best. Like,
yeah, it's one of the best, I believe. I heard July is really good for their communication arts faculty also, right?
I'm going to go there.
You going to go there?
Masters? Yeah.
Very nice. You excited?
September this year.
This year?
Yeah.
Wow. So you would recommend people to study, or is that like just your opinion?
For me, like, I got the opportunity to like go to July, and you know, obviously I love Rangsit, but like
I love Rangsit too.
Oh my God, this is tea.
Yeah, I know.
How do I say this without like
just say it as it is.
I got a really good opportunity to go to July, and so I'm gonna take it.
Hell yeah. There you go.
That's just about it.
Okay, that's good. So you start in September, right?
Yeah.
And it's going to be for 2 years?
Yeah.
2 years. What are you going to be studying, like, specifically? Do you have?
Strategic communication management.
Strategic communication management. That is fun, actually. We had PR this year, and I was supposed to take one more class, and before this one, but I didn't. So I got, thrown into the deep side. And we learned all about this strategic communication and all this crisis management. And without help of Nina, I would have sunk like that. So thank you so much for that. But it is really interesting, like, I don't know, like it's so much more to it because the smallest things really matter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what I believe. Like it really does. What have you learned? Like, what can you tell us about,
like my bachelor's.
Yeah. No comment.
Kind of like, I mean, I think you guys can imagine, like, as soon as I graduated, a lot of it kind of just like left my brain. I was just like, bye.
Like a fart noise, like, okay, right.
I love Rangsit, but like, bye. Like, like this kind of vibe.
Yeah.
But like, like it kind of shocked me, like, about this, because I'm a content creator for a fashion company in Bangkok. The stuff that like I learned at university kind of came up, and I was really shocked. Because like I didn't really know what to expect.
What were the things that came up, like the?
Maybe comm art students will like be familiar with what I'm gonna say.
Okay, no, go for it. It's okay. We can kind of niche it a little bit.
Like IMC, integrated marketing communication stuff.
Okay.
Media relations. So I contact influencers to do reviews for our brand.
Okay.
And this kind of like keeping up with PR, making sure our brand looks good, like trying to find the right image for what we're looking for, and this kind of stuff, like really.
So it's important,
Yeah.
Like brand reputation.
Yeah.
Brand image.
This kind of stuff.
A lot of that.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you feel like the education you got at Rangsit helped you, increase your knowledge in how you can work in the actual world?
Yeah, for sure. Like I think for comm arts in particular, like it makes you more confident. I don't know how to. I mean, at least for me, like when I came first year, like I could barely speak, like I was super introvert.
Yeah, I see. Okay.
I think I'm still an introvert.
I think we all a little bit are inside, How was it coming the first time? Like I heard you, where are you from again?
I'm half Filipino, half Irish.
Half Filipino, half Irish. But you speak no Thai? At the beginning?
At the beginning, no.
At the beginning, no Thai. So how was that coming into RIC, speaking no Thai?
I think my year group in particular, like 95% were Thai.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. But I mean, every year group it changes. Like it's very diverse here. Like I can't keep up.
And it's kind of nice though.
Yeah.
With the diversity.
Yeah.
But how was the cultural shock? Did you have a cultural shock when you came in?
Huge.
Yeah. Tell us about that.
Like,
It's okay. Take your time.
like, I think orientation, from what I remember, the first culture shock that I've ever had, I
Right.
walked into building 11 where we were doing like orientation at the big hall thing.
Was it the auditorium?
Yeah, the auditorium.
Okay.
And like, I went in and there was like all Thai staff, like
Wow.
as in like my year group, but like all Thai people working.
Okay.
And I didn't know that they like it when you why them.
So, yeah.
And so like I walked in and they were kind of expecting me to, and I kind of just like,
Hello.
what, hi, like this vibe, and they were like, oh, foreigner.
Mm.
Like, and then they were nice, like, okay, she speaks English and stuff
Yeah.
like this, right?
I
Yeah.
see. I see. So they were nice after, and they kind of understood that you didn't get the culture yet.
Yeah.
Was it easy for you to adapt?
Yeah, super easy.
That's good. And did you learn Thai along the way?
Yeah, had to.
Kind of like if you didn't, you kind of wouldn't fit.
Yeah.
Get the vibe. So how good your Thai right now? Can we switch it to Thai real quick?
Not
I mean, I speak like 60%. I'd say
okay, same.
60.
Same
Yeah,
then.
but I can't read or write.
Because I've been like working,
Right, because you kind of have to, right?
I read a little bit more than I speak. Other
Solid.
than that,
Oh, but it's good to learn, a language which you're, the country you're living in.
yeah.
I'd say it will benefit you a lot. But I bet that must have been a culture shock
Yeah.
for sure, right?
Yeah.
Damn. Well, other than that, did you experience any other things you feel like were good, great, bad, terrible? Oh man, here's a good one. What's one thing that us students should take into consideration when we're studying? It's a boring one, I know, but you guys need to be educated a little bit, like outside of class. What would you say, like, that could help students, benefit?
Like the friends that you choose, I think.
So your surroundings, okay.
Like when I was in first year, I kind of like thought I had to be friends with everybody, and it was really tiring, especially because I'm super introverted. And like, I think after that, you kind of start to realize like who are gonna benefit you with your classes and like who have the same interests and stuff. And then like it really hurt to like cut people.
For sure.
I mean, I didn't cut them off. Like there was no drama.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like I just chose particular people over other people.
Your circles definitely get smaller the longer you are in not just school but life in general.
Yeah.
And so that was a big thing for you, right?
Yeah, especially because now in work, the way that I talk to other employees, we're all the same. And even though they've had 10 years more experience than me, like you have to talk to them how it is. Like if you don't like something, you got to tell them straight up. And as a student, I couldn't do that. Like in group work, I would never dare to be like, hey, that's crap.
Yeah.
Like you
You
got to
don't
do
have
it
the
again.
balls to do that.
No.
Yeah.
But seriously, like when I started working, like I'm very soft as a person.
Yeah.
And so
Sweet and soft.
yeah, this vibe. So then like I would have to send back, like yesterday, I sent back work twice to someone 15 years older than me because I didn't like it. And like if you told me that like 3 years ago, I would have been like,
No way.
whoa, like no.
You would never be able to do it.
Yeah, but it's life. Like everyone has to do it.
Correct.
So I think choosing the right friend group is the start.
It's a good start.
Yeah.
So you guys listen to that. You become the people you surround yourself with. That's a really, really big thing to take into consideration. But yeah, do you feel like you had good friends coming out and throughout university?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you know Victor.
Yeah, I know Victor. Yeah, he's in a John now.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if I can like call him I think you can say he's an alumni of RIC because he graduated from here. That was so weird for me though. I'm not gonna lie. Like he just graduated and then all of a sudden he's like, "Hello, I'm your John now." I was like, "Yo," he either like loves this place a lot or he just wants to like make us suffer like he did. It's one or the other. But he's a great John. I personally myself, some of you guys, if you guys have had him, he's actually really, he understands us just because he just came out of university, so he knows exactly how we're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that because he gets like everything out of you and you just like, you're like a sponge and he gives you knowledge and you just suck it all up. And it's great. But yeah, okay. I actually have some questions which I need to pull up because I need to follow something, so the school doesn't get mad at me and I can't say stuff that's not too intense for the podcast. Best experience, we did that. Worst experience, we did that. How was it living alone? Did you live alone for a bit when you came here?
Like since first year, I've been like having my own
Space, right? Like your own apartment, all this stuff.
Yeah, I lived at the dorms for 4 years, and then I
in RIC.
yeah no V residence.
On V residence. So that's like Lang Mall.
Yeah.
So like outside of campus. I thought you were living like in campus.
Oh no.
Some people do that, and I'm still wondering how that's going for them. You know, like I would not be able to myself personally, but yeah. How was your experience living in the back?
So much fun, so much stuff going on. Like I think when people first come here, they don't really know, especially foreigners.
Right.
They don't really know where to live, like or go. Like they'll live like around university, like like I don't know how to explain it. Like literally opposite campus. Like
yeah, just in front of campus.
Yeah.
Just so all they need is a space to stay, and then university.
Yeah.
So kind of like very, very integrated.
Yeah. And then when they like become friends with me, they'll be like, whoa, I had no idea about this like back of uni.
Yeah.
And then they move there and like later on.
And then they're like, wow, this is life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because it's a whole different vibe. You know?
Yeah.
Because you don't get bars here. There's actually a rule, right? They don't sell alcohol like 1 kilometer around the campus, campus ground or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to put this over here. Very distracting. Phones. But you lived in V residence, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how was that?
It was good. I think it's the best, one of the best back of uni.
To stay at?
Yeah.
For like, us kids who coming up, don't have parents here with you anymore. They kind of have security's good.
Mm-hmm.
You're close to food. Food is literally everywhere on that road. I think it's like too luxurious because like you're kind of supposed to suffer a little bit, like they like over there. I'm like, yo, dude, that's not gonna help you. Like mommy and daddy's not gonna be there forever, but like they kind of make it like mommy and daddy's always there,
Right.
And I mean, people like that, so I'm not gonna be like, yo, don't do that, but you shouldn't, you should be like, oh, I'm sorry, my toilet is clogged. What the hell do I do? Do I stick my hand down it, or do I get something? Do I YouTube this? It's a learning process, That's what I mean. Like, cause like living by yourself, like proper by yourself, where if something breaks, you gotta fix it. If you're sick, you gotta do something about it, and that's the learning curve, I believe. But you lived by yourself, or did you have a roommate?
I had a roommate.
You had a roommate the whole time?
For like first, third, and fourth year, but second year I lived alone.
Second year you lived alone.
Yeah.
How is it living with a roommate? It's a question, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey.
It's fine. I mean, to be honest, I kind of
be honest. You're saying to be honest, but be honest.
I like it because because I have a cat.
Right, you got ringworm from it also. I remember.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. Spilling my.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yo, cats get ringworm. That's quite normal though.
No, I adopted a cat that was really sick, and I tried to care for it, and then I ended up getting sick from it. But then he's fine now.
That's good.
That's the story.
That's the story of the cat. But how is it with a roommate? Because your cat was your roommate, but a human roommate. How was that?
No, like I mean, they could feed my cat when I wasn't home.
So that's good.
Like this kind of vibe, like they're good things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like to say more good things? Because it doesn't sound like you got many good things to say.
I mean, obviously rent is like split in half.
Yeah.
Which is great. And I don't know, like I mean I didn't really care. Like I was just like
it's kinda like whatever. Okay, I see. But like you didn't find it hard living with somebody?
No.
Okay. Well, me personally, dude, I could not do it. I could not. I mean, it's a process, And obviously, when we say roommate, it's not just like, oh, it's a friend of mine. It can be your partner. It can be your boyfriend, girlfriend. It can be your sister, your brother. So there's many ways you can look at it. And me personally, I was with a partner, just giving you a little bit of tea. But I'm not gonna tell you who or whoever. Whoever it was.
Whoever it was,
right? We don't know who it is, right? But I'll really, really be honest with you guys. All right. It's a lot more difficult than you think. All right. So take your time with that, man. Mm-hmm. But if you want to try it out, try it out. But this is like college. We're kind of getting outside the alumni part now. It's kind of more like life, you know? Mm-hmm. And I actually would really want to talk to you about that. Is that, how was it when you graduated, except for the part where you were like, oh, I guess we're done now. Like, how was it with everything else? Like, did you think about, like, oh, shit, I got to get a job. Oh, damn, I got to be responsible. Oh, damn, I got to be this and that. So how was it for that part?
It was, like, I think as soon as I graduated, as soon as the ceremony was done, I kind of was like, okay, so I don't really know where to start.
Right.
It was kind of like a huge slap in the face. Like, if people would ask me, like, oh, so what do you do now? I'd be like, oh, nothing. Even though, like, I've graduated already, it's, like, kind of odd. Like,
yeah.
People would be like, okay, like, she's taking her time, I guess.
Yeah. Well, you're not doing nothing now, though.
No. It's, I work 5 days a week. Like.
So you're, like, 9 to 5?
No, it's, like, I work from home, and they're very flexible. They're very nice. Like, they say I can work for the week starts at 9 a.m. on Monday, but everything has to be done before 4 p.m. on Friday.
Oh, okay, so they kind of give you like that 5 days to kind of do all your work.
Yeah.
Do you procrastinate still?
Yes.
Okay, so you still do it on Thursday night?
No.
Friday morning.
The thing is, like, I have to go out and make videos and take photos and stuff.
Okay, so it's a lot more labor.
It's yes. Like, you have to go out, like, during sunlight, and, like, because I have to, like, talk to other teams, like, such as sales or graphics or something. Obviously, if I text them at 11 o'clock at night, they're going to be like, what the
you doing? You know, like, why are you texting us right now?
Like, I have this thing with, like, Pride where people will text me, like, start to text me, like, hey, can you send me this? Can you do this? Like, can you check this?
Right.
At, like, 9 a.m. And I like to sleep in. I love sleep. I like to wake up at, like, 11, realistically. Mm-hmm. And it looks really bad if I reply 2 hours later.
Yeah, a little bit.
So then I have to, like, force myself, like, drag myself out of bed to, like...
talk.
Yes.
And be there and present.
Yes.
I guess it's like 20% just thinking about it, but 80% of it is like showing up.
Yeah. I mean, it's like 100% work from home.
Mm-mm.
So, I mean, maybe that's why it's making me procrastinate more.
Because you have so much comfort.
Yeah.
Do you feel like if you had to go somewhere else, like actually be in a specific place, would it help you get up easier?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So why aren't you doing that? Why are you working from home then?
Like, I mean, their office is, like, near Icon Siam.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of far.
Yeah. It's, like, 45 kilometers from here.
Oh, damn. You stay in the city, though? No.
No, I stay at Jangwatana.
I have no idea what that is.
You know, Impact Arena?
Impact Arena. Yeah, we know that.
Okay. Like 5 minutes.
I was just looking at them, you know, like 5 minutes away from here?
5 minutes from here.
Okay, so it's still a 40-minute drive to go to Icon Siam.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's wow. What experience did you have in Rangsit that was great or bad or whatever?
How about, like, there's a time when it feels like you have no idea what's going on in this major anymore. You feel like burnt out.
Yeah. Did you ever feel burnout? Did you ever feel like you wanted to be like, yo, mom, dad, I want to drop out. I don't want this no more.
Have I ever thought I wanted to drop out? No. I don't know. I think I chose the right friends. I was always with Victor, and they have, like, such a good, like, work ethic. They like to, like, push, like, to be the best that they can, which I was thankful for. They kind of changed my life in that way, because in high school I used to get, like, C's. Like, I really didn't care. And then because of Victor and those people, they kind of, like,
boost you up.
They're like, you can do better. And these are the, like, good friends that
those are the people you want to keep yourself around, right?
Yeah. So it's kind of the opposite for me. Instead of being burnt out, I got more motivated.
Yeah, you got more energy.
Yeah.
But the experiences of classwork, bad experiences or good ones, do you have any?
Bad and good. Lots of tears and, like, tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I mean, just the general, like, I don't know if you guys have drama with, like, group work and stuff, because you guys are, like, all friends.
That's a big one. We actually should touch on that, actually. How is it working with a group for you?
Oh my God, like, so much drama, like, but the teachers are aware, though. They know, like, yeah. I've spoken, like, I'm the person that can't keep my mouth shut. And so I was just like, hey, I've been having this problem with the professors and stuff.
Right.
But they were really nice though. They were like, okay, like you gotta, like they help you out, but they're at the end of the day, it's your own
duty to do you.
duty. Yeah.
Yeah, and not really care about what they do. Yeah.
Like, I guess everyone kind of has different work ethic. Like
Correct. Everybody here is here for like different reasons also.
yeah. So, but that's good for life, I think, because it's kind of what I'm going through with work as well.
Right. Because like you experience it in like real life situations.
Yeah. So like I'm the lead content creator.
Mm.
So there are people under me. Like it's like interns that are at university and stuff, like younger and stuff. They're coming in, they come in and out.
Right.
And I have to train them and like, they work under me. They push videos out for me. And some of them like, oh my God, I hope no one from my work sees this. But no, I'm just talking real life,
Yeah. Which we need, yeah.
I mean, they produce great work, but like maybe I like to push myself harder than they do, which is totally okay. And like, we're not the same person. So it's kind of the same as group work.
Correct.
Yeah.
I definitely think it's like exactly the same like group work.
Yeah.
But put in a different scenario where people are a little bit more segregated to like their jobs. Because like in group work, it's the same thing, If one dude's gonna want to be presenting, then the other dude's got to be doing the presentation. And I mean, the only advice I can give for people here is work with people that you can work with, but also remember you're not always going to be working with people you can work with. And that's the hard part. How did you deal with that
In uni?
In uni and life? Let's do uni first and then in life.
In uni, I think when I was in first year, you just kind of make groups with your friends, and you're kind of just like, you kind of owe it to each other to
Right.
be in a group. Like, we eat together every day, so we're going to work together. Like, this kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Towards third and fourth year, I think we were a little bit more savage. Like in class, if the teacher was like, okay, guys, get into groups of 6, like, me and Victor, we would stand up and be like, hey, you, we're going to, like, you, like, and just cross over people like this. Like,
You'd be like, hey, I know you can work.
Yeah. Like, we didn't pick our friends. We picked people that, like, could...
Had a work ethic.
And, like, we, like, not even just that, but, like, the same work ethic. Yeah.
As you. So you can kind of, if you can choose wisely. When you can't, then you just gotta. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It's tough though. Like it's easier said than done. Like when you're in the moment and you're in class and like you don't want to hurt people's feelings and stuff. It's different. But with work, how I see it is that I'm getting paid, and I have to produce work. Like I have to show results. It's not just like group work where it's like kind of like flexible and you like trial and error and like you're learning at the end of the day. But for me, it's like people expect stuff for the first time ever.
Yeah.
So it's like,
it's a little bit much. People have to like take it with a grain of salt, and especially in comparison to life and like university, it's a whole different ball game. But to be honest, like group work for me has always been a little bit difficult because sometimes you want to run and your friend's still sitting down, and he's not even walking yet. So you gotta like learn how to make everybody walk at the same time, go to the same pace. But yeah. So you had a lot of influence here in Rangsit University, and that influence has you up on a poster on Building 11. So you want to tell us all about that?
I don't know. I was kind of shocked. Like, they just came up to me and said like, "Hi, we have some work for you," and I thought it was like scholarship work because I was a scholarship student. And they said, you're going to take photos for us on kind of like what we did.
Do you
remember?
I remember that.
We did that. So I thought it was like that because I've done it before for Building 15.
Right.
So I thought it was like that.
But it wasn't.
And then, pardon? Yeah.
Wait, it was the poster was for free? Wait, no. Okay, wait. You were talking about Building 15, and then now I'm going to go into... Did you benefit in these times they come and ask you to take photos?
Yeah, it's scholarship hours.
Oh, so just
I don't remember. Not that much though. Like I think I was there for 6 hours or 6 hours scholarship.
6 hours scholarship. Did that 6 hours of scholarship buy you lunch?
Yes.
It did?
They bought me lunch.
Oh, that's nice.
And they're really nice though. Like, I didn't know it was gonna be that big.
Yeah.
And it was kind of embarrassing because you know when you take photos, you like how you would think you would just take photos, but
Yeah.
I had to jump for 3 hours.
Oh, solid workout.
Yeah. And I was wearing the workout clothes, and it was you can see me jump really awkwardly. That
Yeah.
was one of the best ones out of them.
How long did it take? So 3 hours.
I think for me it took like 40 minutes.
40 minutes?
But then for Ben, the other guy on the poster,
Yeah.
it took him a little bit longer.
Did he have a hard time jumping?
Yes. I'm like exposing him.
Right. Okay. I see. So you did poster work and you did all this work, but you didn't get any, like, you got scholarship hours.
You got scholarship hours.
Okay. Studying. What were the drawbacks of being in RIC? In general? Yeah.
I think, to be honest, I think ours was like really chill, and I think we were quite lucky. Like I have friends that study at July and like other places like that, that say that if they wear the wrong shoes, they have to they can't sit in class.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, like they have to wear the belt and the whole thing. Even some faculties here, such as like hospitality.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in nursing or something. I mean, I can't speak for them, but yeah, it's literally really strict. Like I'll tell people that I go to class like this, and they're like, "What?"
Are you allowed to?
Yeah. It's a flex.
It is.
Yeah.
We do get the benefit of the doubt, being international and kind of just doing our thing.
Yeah.
It is nice, I guess. But continuing on, best, what do you call it? Ajan.
Oh, I can't.
Okay, obviously. Okay, give us your top three.
Top three Ajan.
Top three Ajans.
Ajan Tin.
Ajan 10.
She is my mom.
Right. That's cute.
She's everyone's
mom.
She's lovely. I love her.
Yeah.
She really looked after me very well here, so I have to give credit to her. My advisor, Ajan Nudi, I feel like I learned the most from her. Like, she really pushes me, I don't know, but in a good way. Like, it's really refreshing. Yeah, so she's one of my favorites. And, wait, I see people sighing in the room.
Don't reflect with their emotions. Just go with you.
Oh, yeah. Like I know that she's
Just two.
like okay. In the third one, oh, Victor, my love, my husband in my last life, Victor.
Yeah. Victor. So he's actually an Ajan now, but we'll make him the third Ajan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Victor.
All right. Cool. Would you become an Ajan yourself?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't want to deal with
Kids. Yeah. You don't have the patience?
I mean, they're kind of the same age though, so I can't really say.
No, we are, but to be honest, age and experience is a big thing, So you can be as old as you want, but you can have zero experience.
Mm-hmm.
So you wouldn't want to be an Ajan?
I don't think so. I feel like it's so much work, reading essays and stuff, all the time, and planning classes and stuff. I don't know. Maybe if I'm 35 and I don't know what to do with my life yet.
Okay, so 35. If you're still unemployed, you become an Ajan.
Exactly.
For sure. What would you want to teach?
Something in comm arts.
Okay, but a little bit more detail. Something in comm arts.
I don't know. I don't know. Never really thought about it.
Think about it for a second. Just 1 second.
Something to do with what I've learned.
Right.
Maybe with content creating and stuff, because obviously I learned a lot more working alone.
Right.
You develop skills and stuff that obviously along the way you develop skills.
Yeah.
Maybe those skills that I've picked up, stuff like this, because I think content creating is so much fun. I feel like a lot of people in comm arts would really like it. I control the feed on their Instagram, this kind of stuff. It's a lot of fun.
Do you what do you call it? Do you benefit a lot from learning and working with content creating all the time, because it's always changing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's very, very rapid.
Yes.
What's one thing you can say that's your favorite part about content creating?
I think I have to spend a little bit of time on Reels and TikTok every single day, just to keep up with what music is trending, and to keep up with obviously trends in general, and vibes and this kind of stuff, and ideas.
Right.
And so like I think that's kind of good because like you're always in the loop, like you always know kind of what's going on, like what's like the hot topic on social media. But also like I get really nice pictures all the time. Like I'm the person that loves to play on Instagram and like post stuff, like a typical girl.
Yeah.
And you get nice pictures all the time. Other than that,
that's it.
it's hard work. It's like really tedious. It's not hard, but you have to like have so much motivation for it. Like it takes a lot like
of energy, just kind of thinking about it also, right?
Mm-hmm.
I see.
What's the one thing which you would tell MB students? Like one advice.
Coming into Rangsit?
Or just like who's studying?
Who are in Rangsit right now?
What do you think like most of us don't know yet?
I mean, I think RIC is a lot of fun. I think, I mean, I know I don't have any regrets going into RIC, so I think that's, I don't know what to say.
It's a good start.
It's a good start.
It's a good start.
For Com Arts, I just want to say prepare your thesis, because that's going to come around the corner. And like, because for me, I had a thesis topic ready by second year.
Damn. I'm in my third year. I haven't thought about my thesis yet.
Because like, I don't know, like it's so stressful, like thesis time.
Yeah.
Like, cause you're kind of working, it's going to be the first time where you're kind of working
for
yourself.
Real?
The teacher does not pressure you. They don't give you any deadlines. For me, I did 1 week with no social media, and I recorded how I felt as someone who was completely addicted to social media.
Which many of us are.
Yeah, and they obviously, I don't mean to talk really deeply about Com Arts right now, but the professors are like, how can we believe you that you haven't touched your phone for a week? So basically what I did was I turned off my whole phone and put it in my father's safe and signed a contract with him to say that you're never going to give me the phone until this date. And I just went by without a phone, and it was the biggest experience. Like no Grab, nothing.
Yo, no Grab.
I
Grab,
died.
you're getting a shout out, man.
The food,
Yeah.
like I don't know, like I had to physically go down
and get food.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Like
that
so
must have been a trip.
Exactly, so tough. Pardon?
Your social life, how was that?
I did not for a whole week.
What?
For 1 week.
So you didn't go out and knock on people's door like, yo, dude, come outside, I'm waiting for you, man.
I had like a mental breakdown, and like I recorded it all, like, and I was super open with the camera, and I was like, I've never felt so lonely before in my entire life. And it like stuff like that, like you record your own feelings and like this kind of stuff, and that's the best kind of thesis. When it's all about how you feel and like your effects, because like no one else can say that for you. Like you can't go on Google and search for it.
Correct.
You just be like, I was sad this day, and they're gonna be like, great.
Thank you for your research.
Yeah. Yeah, like this.
So that's what you wrote your thesis about?
Yeah, how I found it was for one of Atanuri's classes, I actually did the same experiment, but for 24 hours. And then she came to me and said like, hi, like, I really think that this has potential, like, to like become bigger. And so I kind of thought about it, and like, okay, for a thesis, obviously it's a big deal. So 1 week, like go big or go home, like this kind of thing.
Might as well, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you did it, and if you would like, could you share us how it went at the end? Did they like it?
Yeah, I got an A.
You got an A? Oh, there you go. You know, that's round of applause, you know? Well done.
But it was like super blood, sweat, and tears though. Like I've never been more stressed in my entire life. Like
I see.
at that time.
At that time. What was it?
No, I had a thesis topic by second year, but I didn't actually start until like 4 months before graduation. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that was
so procrastination's still there.
that's a big mistake too.
Don't
like,
do that.
Start like at the beginning of fourth year or something, like if you can, because like literally like I almost died. I mean, I don't know how else to say it.
Yeah. No, I see. People
Yeah.
can put that image in your mind, like a lot of procrastination, a lot of, yo, am I gonna make it? Is this gonna happen? Is this gonna work out? So be early. I mean, we can always tell everybody, we can keep saying it all the time, but they're not gonna listen.
Yeah, it's just one of those things.
Yeah, one of those things. But I guess try to be early with your thesis.
Mm-hmm.
So it took you 4 months to do it,
Yep.
and
It's like 4 months, but every day.
Every day.
I'd work on it nonstop for all
Wow.
day.
For someone like myself who is not very educated in the thesis field yet, because I haven't even thought about it, what the hell is it all about? Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like,
Really?
what is it all, like? Maybe they know more than I do, but yeah. Just tell, like, what did you think about the first step?
Yeah. So you're gonna have to sign up for the thesis elective, and it's not a class. They're gonna make it look like a class,
Right.
but it's not. And you're gonna have to choose an advisor in comm arts. It could be, you can choose. And this was like, I loved like all of my professors, so it was really difficult for me to choose. But then since I had the class with Alumni, with the 24-hour one, I was like, okay, so might as well just go with her.
Right.
She helped me so much, so I'm very thankful for that choice. But how you start, it's like
You don't know.
you just kind of gotta get up one day and be like, okay, it's 5 chapters, right?
I did not know that. No. So it's 5 chapters, guys.
5 chapters.
Yes.
5 chapters. So what are you like writing a book? Why is it chapters? What's all this about?
Yeah. So, have you? It's compulsory. If you don't do it, you can't graduate.
Oh.
Yeah. So for thesis,
see.
I don't mean to talk so heavy about comm arts.
It's okay. I think thesis, every major has that. No, every major's got to do that. Yeah. So I think you're good. You're good. Please continue.
So for thesis, especially in comm arts, you have to pick between a research paper or a project-based thesis. I picked project because research, it's like all about numbers
Right.
and stats and
Data.
like analyzing data, like different programs and this kind of stuff. But then like, what's it called? Project thesis is like more what I did, like more creative, more like flexible and stuff like this. Most of my friends did the project one. I don't know one person that did the.
Analyst.
Nope.
Yeah. No one, right?
Oh, actually, I think I know one person.
One person.
Yeah.
How did that go? Do you know?
I actually don't know. He kind of disappeared.
Well, that's how it goes. So I guess.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, but maybe because I'm just a perfectionist and I like certain things. It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
It's still on YouTube.
So how many views did you get?
500? I'm not sure.
Solid.
I'm not sure. You
saw
did?
it? What did you think of it?
Yeah. It's
Right.
yeah. It's really heavy, that video. It's like 30 solid minutes of my feelings.
Like a lot, right?
Yeah.
Everything on the.
Because it's a week and you have to analyze yourself.
Mhm.
So it's
Right.
like 30 minutes.
So these thesis ideas, like you can basically do anything, right?
So I'm just going to say an example of an idea. Like an example of an idea could be like, I let social media control my life for a week. And so you know how on Instagram they have like this or that kind of options in the story? You can like keep doing that for like a solid week. And then you just like have your like just continue like go throughout your life like, what should I eat today? And then like Instagram will be like spaghetti or like chicken.
Yeah.
And then like they'll be like chicken, you have to eat it.
Or like you mean like the voting thing, right?
Yeah, the voting thing.
Because I was like, Instagram tells you to do this. I was like, what? Where have I been using Instagram, man?
Or like for example, one of my friends did I let grab. Oh, I'm sorry. I live my life using only like apps.
Right, like meditation app, breathing app, yoga app, all that stuff.
Or no, I think she went on a trip and she just used apps for the whole trip, or something like that.
The whole trip.
Yeah.
Can you explain a little bit more because I don't understand.
She
that.
booked a flight on an app.
Okay.
She contacted the car company from the app, ordered food on the app, had to use GPS to get around, and like this kind of stuff. And she kind of vlogged it all.
The whole sequence.
Yeah.
How was it? How was the experience for her?
I mean, it's on YouTube as well. Her name is
Check that out. Shameless plug.
Her name is Frong.
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 Spell that for us.
Frong.
There you go. Frong, go check it out. It's a YouTube video with apps, right? And your channel also.
Yeah.
My channel is coming soon. But yeah, so those are the type of experiments you do.
Yeah, like
and
most
you
of
make
us.
them, and you make them a thesis.
Yeah.
That's a thesis. why have I been thinking a thesis is all boring and all this stuff and like all reports and writing down essays? Yeah, like
Yeah.
About the research process, because research sounds boring. How do you like about doing the research?
No one's gonna relate to me, but I actually liked it. No, because
I think a lot of people will relate to you actually.
it was satisfying because like every decision that I made on the video had to be backed up in the paper. So like, why did I choose this camera? Why? For me, it's like because it's just a camera. but for the thesis, it's like because it had the best quality to do wide angles and like everything. Like every single thing has to be backed up.
Detail.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, why did you choose a week? Why didn't you choose 5 days? And you have to be able to back it up with like previous studies and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
And you had to do research with that also, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so there's a lot you actually have to think about.
How did you not make your academics affect? Because I know you're like straight A student.
Mm-hmm.
And how did you not let your personal problems or your woes affect your
Mm-hmm.
Academic.
I don't know, like throughout uni, even until now, I suffered from a lot of anxiety. But I think it's choosing the right friends. I think like I don't mean to keep saying that, but
it matters.
But I really genuinely think that it's friends and also like being organized. It sounds lame, but like honestly, like if you like stop procrastinating, like your problems will be solved. Like I don't know, most of them.
It's that simple.
It really is.
It is. Like the most complex things you might find, like your question, like the answers to, it's very simple. And when people start making things simple, life kind of just becomes more simple.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not an alumni. I'm just back. I just, that's how I live my life. And that's how you should live yours too. You don't think too much about that project that's due tomorrow because it's not going to affect the rest of your life, unless it's like life or death. That's a different story. But I'm pretty sure you're not going to have that in RIC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, for me, how I see it is like, if I feel like my life is a mess, it's probably because like I'm unorganized and that I don't have structure. Like, even for me, like what I did was just wake up 2 hours earlier. And just that in itself, like you don't realize that if you sit on the sofa, like on your phone for 2 hours, like, I mean, but like you wake up 2 hours earlier and just like look around your room, like, well, what have I got to do today?
Yeah. You kind of piece it together, like today, actually, I'll give you a really, really current event example. I went to yoga at 9. All right. No, you can clap. It's okay. But I did that and I was like, why am I doing this? and I did it and it felt good. I felt good about myself because the yoga instructor was actually one of my friends, Kriti. His mom is really, really great with yoga. So shout out to her, and you guys should check it out too. I actually want people to go do yoga more because it's really good for you. She kind of like told us, breathe, plan out your day, think what's coming, think what you have to be, where you have to be, how you have to be, and take a step-by-step organization. It's so key, and it's even better when you do it with a calm, collective mindset. So that 2 hours, even if you're spent, just do it on your phone, I think it definitely
Progress.
Yes.
Progress.
Yeah, for real, progress.
It's I feel like for me at uni, I kind of overcomplicated things, like especially the first 2 years. I had a lot of I don't want to say hormones, but like kind of more emotional.
Right.
And I don't really know why. Like I just was super upset easily and this kind of stuff. Like, I mean, maybe it comes with age.
I believe so, actually.
Right?
A lot of it is because, like, how men are a lot more slow intellectually with compared to women. You guys are a little bit smarter than us. This is science, guys. Don't get offended. It's all right. Like this is studies. But yeah, I do believe age does have a lot to do with it, especially going now through the phase we're in. A lot of changes and a lot for us to consume, like too much, especially with social media. So I probably would definitely agree that it was age for you.
I also kind of changed my personality a little bit. That sounds so weird, but like
character change, building it.
Like when you stop worrying, or when you decide to not get mad in a certain situation, or like this kind of stuff, it really is really good for your heart. I'm not even kidding. Like, it sounds so weird, but like I used to be super on edge, and like when someone didn't, for example, in group work or something like that, I would be like super tense and like annoyed easily, like if no one would like help and stuff. But for me, I just kind of like, especially now, you just kind of like, okay, like whatever. And then like as soon as you get over it in your head, it's like, wow, you can breathe. Like the air is clear. Like, why should I be upset over someone else's incompetence? Like,
Correct.
like, you know, like it's up to them. Like,
Yes. Like it's taking in garbage, but just throwing it back out because you don't want to keep that garbage. Yeah. I learned that from therapy, actually. You everybody has a trash can, right? And if you have more trash in it, it's going to overflow.
mm-hmm.
So you got to take that trash out. And once you do, you have a clean bin and it doesn't smell. And you don't have a full trash can. Hopefully people will get that metaphor. I hope they do, because it's so simple. I was gonna swear there. Sorry. It's so simple, and it's gonna help you so much in life. So just think about the trash can. So to conclude our podcast today, why exactly did you choose Rangsit University to come study at? In Thailand, and in Thailand also, yeah.
So I actually went to international school here in Bangkok since I was like 1 year old.
Which one did you go to?
St. Andrews. I went
St.
to
Andrews.
Harrow and then St. Andrews.
Harrow and then St. Andrews.
Yeah.
I did not go here, so I have no idea.
Oh,
where you are.
okay.
I'm interested, but I have no idea. where
Oh,
they are.
okay. Yeah. I went, and so I was kind of comfortable. Like my family is based here. Like I have siblings and stuff here.
Mhm.
Oh shit.
The choice to come to Rangsit.
Sorry, I swore.
It's okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. I think you're good.
What I like to tell people is that I chose different, like I went to different universities, and coming here, like at the admissions office, felt like the most warm. They kind of were like, come, okay, like sign this. Like they're really nice. I don't know how to explain
They're
it.
very genuine. You got welcome, and you had a good welcoming when you got here.
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah.
And then I met Ajahn Tin, and she was so like
Energetic.
energetic, and I was
Yeah.
like, wow, this is great.
I do believe it is. I mean, like they have a really, really good sense of, humility and welcoming gesture. So
Yeah.
to conclude our podcast today, we actually have a little game for you. I personally myself, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know all the names to these people, but they are Johns. So so now you are here with me, also not knowing what the hell their names are. Yeah, to not show the names. There's no names here. It's just pictures. So yeah, I'm gonna show you the name, the picture, and you're gonna have to guess their name, and then you have to, either you get it right or wrong. And if you get a good amount right, we'll give you a gift.
Okay.
But that gift is not. We don't know what that is yet. All right. Firstly,
Ajahn Gessi.
Ajahn Gessi. Is that correct?
How can I forget?
Yes, correct. She's like.
lovely.
Yeah, she's very genuine.
She didn't teach me.
She didn't teach you? Oh, she's not familiar?
I mean, I've seen her very often. She's been very kind, but
Wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll move on.
Ajahn Koi.
Ajahn Koi. Correct. Even I know this one.
I do. I know this. I know.
I think I know this one.
This is terrible. Oh my god. She was so nice.
It starts with and it ends with.
Oh, Ajahn Amhorn.
There you go. Is that correct, right? Yes. Okay, I know it. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
How can I forget?
How could you forget?
Ajahn Prinda.
Ajahn Prinda. So, what about this one?
The dean, Ajahn Kong.
Correct. Well done. Right. This. Okay. Familiar face.
Ajahn Nuni.
Yes. Your advisor.
Ajahn Tin.
Yes.
My mom. Ajahn Eddie.
Eddie. And that's actually it.
Oh.
Well done.
Oh wow.
I think you got a lot of that. You got a lot of that. So to conclude today, thank you so much for being on the podcast with us. I think that was a very, very informative and fun podcast. Not gonna lie. Hope the university students will enjoy. And yeah, we appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Would you like to say anything else before you go? Yeah, no. Before she goes out. So
I don't know. Thank you for having me. This is fun. Like, I don't know. I never got the chance to like kind of be with people that are like second year now, I believe. So this is so much fun. Thank you for having me.
Hey, it was a pleasure. like and subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.